look at your fucking mic. Look at your fucking mic.
What?
Look at it. Fix it. Put it higher in front of your face. The fucking P filter in the correct spot.
How's that?
How many times have we done? Is this 13 times?
Hello?
And you still are talking into the top of the microphone?
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Got what is this? Some Mickey's?
Yeah, it's really good.
Dude, this is the second time we've gone for Mickey's. I don't like the small little opening.
You need
Yeah,
a big
man.
wide opening.
It does get warm at the end when you drink the 40 of fine malt liquor. It's actually like, let me take a sip. Dude, legit good. Mickey's.
Yeah, it's real good.
It's no joke. It's good beer or whatever this is.
Yeah, and I mean it costs. I don't know how much it costs. I don't pay attention to things like that.
You used food stamps to pay for it, right?
No, they give you a card now. It's an EBT card.
I'm not putting it on the table because it's so heavy. It's going to make a loud clunk.
It already did
Fuge in the house over there.
Hey, Fuge.
Nowhere near the mic.
Welcome back. Yeah.
It was brought to my attention by a listener that during the Power Hour podcast that I repeatedly pronounced his name correctly as Fuge, and that you repeatedly called him Fuge.
I'm pretty sure that you came up with the name, though, right?
No, he did.
Oh, did he?
He came up with his own name.
I don't remember that part. I wasn't even drunk.
Short for future.
By the way, I wasn't drunk at all. I never got drunk during the whole
Dude,
thing.
you were a nightmare after that.
Do you want to talk about what happened afterwards?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's just set it up. So, I mean, obviously, if you've listened to that podcast, by about 35 minutes in, I'm the angriest person in Los Angeles.
Let's just say that continued well into the night.
And I kept telling you to shut your fucking mouth.
Oh,
and,
you were horrible.
And I wanted to fist fight you, like more than anything ever in the world.
You weren't just mad at me. You were mad at everything.
Oh,
you were like furious about work.
The fender.
No, you didn't want to do the podcast anymore. Mad at, let me guess. Did you get in a fight with your girlfriend later?
Of course. I mean, that's,
what was it about?
God.
I'm guessing it was you just being irrational as hell.
It was me. Neil said he heard, and we were fighting for 3 hours. 3 hours, and I go, so whose fault was it? He was like, yours.
Do you know what you did? What was the fight over?
I just remember me being like, you can't be like this. Like this is not what I want. Like just like the most neutral yet like personal defensive statements. Like just like
that's fucking hilarious. You can't be like this.
This isn't what I expected. And then literally the next day I was like, we were just like, we fought last night. We should be mad at each other, right? I'm like, yeah, we don't even. Neither of us knew what we were fighting about, except for Neil, except for my roommate Neil.
Nil.
Nil.
Only Nil heard it. But the Power Hour was interesting. I was surprised how drunk I got by the end. I was like, because you're just drinking a shot of beer. It doesn't seem like it should be that much. But it was funny. I had a listener contact me, Harley Binsford, and he said, Harley Binsford. Any comments on the name?
No, I mean that's clearly made up. And...
No, it's not. No, guy I went to high school with.
Really?
Yeah.
Harley Binsford.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel sorry for his wife and kids.
He is
the
married.
Binsford family.
He is married. Wasn't invited, but that's okay. But
okay. All right.
He said he enjoyed the Power Hour, and he said that the last Power Hour that he did was he had just gone on his first date with who is now his wife.
Oh yeah.
And they had like a planned hangout.
Yeah.
And like him and a couple buddies did a Power Hour, and then she was coming over to his place to meet him.
Yeah.
And on her walk up the porch, he projectile vomited through the screen door.
Oh my God! What the fuck were they drinking? Like,
dude, they just Power Houred.
But we Power Houred, and there was no. I mean,
he's not as big of a drinker. He was never like a huge drinker, like even in high school.
That's a huge fucking mistake, dude.
But I was just like, I can't believe that you got a third date out of that. Like on a second,
a marriage.
Whoa, Future, when you produce this, rewind that back so we can hear Retep's laugh.
Well, I mean, I had beer in my mouth. I had Mickey's malt liquor in my mouth.
So when you have beer in your mouth, you go
in my mouth, in my mouth. No, I didn't.
That's
what
you did.
Fuge. If you
dead on impression.
Fuge. If you rewind that as well, and just actually, that's going to be our new open. Fuck the intro music. It's just going to be me going.
No, can you take a sip? Take a sip and see if. Don't do a jokey version. Try to do what you really did.
Fuck! I swallowed it in me.
You forgot what you were doing. All right, here's the contest. You do it, then I'll do it. No. All right, here's what you did. You go.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Whatever.
You
it's
went
all
up
recorded.
At the end.
It's
you
all
went up at the end like a cartoon cat.
Well, it's good because all the listeners have to go by is what we do vocally. So it's nice to mix it up and make them. Hey, hey.
What?
Oh, what's that? Feud, you have an idea for? Oh, the 1 minute movie thing. The 1 minute movie thing?
I don't know what this is.
He told me about this earlier.
I'm glad you guys talked.
A 1 minute movie, and you know kind of how he looks like Aladdin.
Yeah.
From Aladdin.
He does. Yes, he does.
So he did Aladdin for us. He did the whole movie in 1 minute, him as Aladdin and the genie and Jasmine and all the bad people. Just doing voices of each of them. So
who did this?
Fuge. Fuge did this at work in the office.
I'm completely baffled.
Why?
Go for it. I just don't know. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not shitting on it. I just don't even know what you just said.
Well, I thought you might be good at it. It's like you take a movie, any movie, and then you just like do the movie characters in a minute from beginning to end. You know, like the whole story in 1 minute. Just
do you edit it or you do the impression?
No, you do the impressions. Like you act it out in 1 minute, just with the voices and like what they talk about, and you go through the whole story in a minute.
Okay, can I hear it?
No, I can't do it. I was gonna have you do it.
Oh. I've never seen the movie Aladdin.
It doesn't have to be Aladdin, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
it could be any movie. God, I'm angry.
Pick another movie.
How about Scarface?
I've never seen it.
Really? Fucking liar. Okay.
I've never
How about
seen it.
Reservoir Dogs?
Oh man, you're just picking. I've seen it once.
Picking like story intricate.
I could do the movie Gigli.
All right, let's
Have you seen that one?
I've never seen it, so it's
It's
just
like
should
Ben
be great.
Affleck and Walken and Pacino. Ben Affleck. I can't do it. There's just one. There's one line in that movie. Worst movie line ever. In fact, for any listeners or anyone following on Twitter, Twitter us what you think is the worst line ever in a movie. A serious line that was meant to be good that turned out bad. My submission is there's a line in Gigli where Al Pacino is kind of giving this speech to this bad guy, and he looks at him and he goes, "You want to go to medical school?" And the guy goes, "No, why?" And he blows his brains out.
Yeah.
And he goes, "'Cause they need bodies to learn on."
What?
So he kills him. That's his line.
Who wrote that?
Do you want to go to medical school? Because they need bodies to learn on.
I think that's really a clever line. Don't you?
It's ridiculous.
By worst, you mean best.
Pacino's got some bad. Have you ever seen the movie Heat?
I liked Heat, man.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But he's got some bad. And he's like, "'Cause she got a great ass. And you got your hand."
Dude, you know what movie?
Oh, yeah.
You know what movie like physically like altered me as I watched it? Insomnia. Like I
like that movie.
I had insomnia. Like I was like, oh my god, I can never sleep again because
I haven't had a good night's sleep since I saw that film.
I can tell you look like it.
I'm gonna read a random Facebook post from one of our followers.
Sure.
Gene Pompa says, "I'm covered in love sauce." Don't know what that means.
Okay.
Don't know what that means at all. Dude, I want to go on a vacation.
I thought, are we doing a cruise in November?
Maybe Hawaii.
Yeah, dude.
Can you afford that?
It's $500 round trip.
Hotel will be a little bit more.
It's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, Kate has family that lives there. We don't need a hotel.
They probably live on the Big Island though.
They live in a hut.
They live in Honolulu, like in the middle of like an 8-lane highway.
Yes, because they establish residences in the middle of 8-lane highways.
Dude, have you ever seen pictures of Bora Bora? What
No.
that looks like?
No, I haven't.
So like you know how you see pictures of like the little huts? It's like a resort, but it's like huts that are out on the water.
Oh yeah,
with
yeah,
glass
yeah.
floors.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's how like every resort in Bora Bora is.
That's fucking.
And they don't do it anywhere else in the world.
So
And
they're
it's
just
so-
out on the water.
Yeah, but I'm like, why doesn't anyone else get this idea? Like, it's fucking brilliant. It makes me want to go there.
Dude, let's go.
I want to get married just to have a honeymoon so I can go there and ask other people to pay for it.
You don't want to get married. That's not true.
No,
You've done nothing but bash marriage since I've known you.
It's because marriage is a financial contract. It's nothing else. It's not a proof of love. Marriage is literally a financial agreement between two people.
This
It's
is true.
fucking ridiculous.
Can you, for our listeners,
ridiculous.
can you explain for the next 25 minutes the nuances of the financial contract? Of
So
marriage?
what you do is on your W-2.
Shut the fuck up. Stop.
You're probably so. Are you gonna get married?
Yeah, eventually, I would think. I mean, you know, and I've been thinking a lot about what you had said a while back. Which is that, you know, you look at your old man and you're like, you know, he needs somebody to take care of him in his old dying age years. And dying age years. I can't believe you didn't harp on that immediately.
No, go
but
ahead.
and I'm thinking to myself, like, now, like, I get my aches and pains. I'm 28, and my aches and pains are already, like... And I'm like, man, when I'm, like, 50, I'm definitely going to need, like, a woman to take care of me.
Yes. And the great thing is women don't age as fast. Like, women age really quickly for looks. Like, you know, women get ugly, like, as soon as they hit, like, 35, and men stay good-looking later. But,
Right.
like, women live to be, like, 90, and men start dying around 64.
There's not a chance we have one female listener that I know of, and I understand why, because I was listening to some of our earlier podcasts, and from about 3 on, there's at least 2 to 3, just like, you know, masochistic. What do you call it? Machoistic.
I think it's pochopist. I don't
You've
know.
got the Mr. Booze shirt on again.
Yeah, I do. You know why? This is my comfortable around the house tea.
That's what you said last time. I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Booze.
Dude.
Dad, I'm here. Ears are fucking open.
Oh, dude, but I just went for what you were saying. I just went for a 2-mile jog. Just
Yeah.
because I was running for like a month.
Yeah.
And I got a shin splint that was so bad that I was limping around the office. Tried it, took a month off.
Okay.
Tried running again, made it a block, and had to stop. So I just only went 2 miles, got back, and immediately my back seized up.
Just now?
Yeah. I'm 30.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's what I'm
not
saying.
even overweight like you.
No, see, that's what I'm saying though. But I mean, you work a little too hard, like
stressed
working.
out.
I don't. No, not at work, you idiot. I mean, although, dude,
stressed out.
you have been working hard at work. I've seen you just angry all the time.
Producing 4 TV shows.
4? What are the other 2?
Are you serious or are you kidding?
No, what are the other 2?
I mean, I'm not naming them because I want to remain anonymous, but 2 1-hour specials and 2 series.
Okay.
It's 4 things.
Oh yeah,
So,
and
suck my dick.
that one show's a nightmare. Hey, so we got to talk about a lot of news this time because in the Hour of Power, people like when we talk about current things.
Some people do.
I know
Some
that people
like when we talk about our feelings.
we don't. We express them with verbal assaults, but we never like talk about. How have you been feeling lately, Big D?
I've been pretty good.
I've been pretty good.
You stressed.
Pretty good.
You
Pretty good.
You fucked me
Pretty
up.
good.
You ruined my night last Saturday.
Good.
You piece of shit.
Dude, I mean,
You didn't ruin my night, but you were a handful.
I know,
That
dude.
was rare form for you.
I wanted to end the podcast. All I remember is just being so fucking miserable. I was like, we set it up, it didn't go well. I got in the fender bender. I got so angry. You were just making fun of me worse than ever, according to one of our listeners. And I just didn't want to do it anymore. I just wanted to end my life.
It wasn't about.
Just
It
kidding.
wasn't just the podcast. You were quitting your job.
No, I said I needed to be promoted. I didn't say I was giving up.
But you were just like, fuck it, man. Fuck it.
Well, you had a little bit of a little vent to me about your job today.
Yeah, soberly.
Yeah, I mean, when you get drunk, one thing turns into a fucking million. You're like, I hate my girlfriend. I hate my job. I hate everything about my family.
I hate
Like,
that fucking guy in the orange shirt. I mean, fuck you.
look at the way this guy orders his fucking pig vomit drink.
Yeah, order more French fries, you fuck.
You fucking fat piece
That
of
was
shit.
legit you on Saturday.
Oh god, dude. And what? That's because the guy that you know over at Spanish Kitchen down there was feeding us.
Let's just call him Dinkard.
Dinkert was feeding us these fucking shots of tequila or something, and I was just annihilated,
totally
angry,
unsolicited. That's what he does. That's
oh my God!
Our friend Justin, he always goes, "Yeah, you got Dinkard." And it's true because Dinkard he's so slow. So he'll acknowledge you when you walk in. First of all, he doesn't charge you for any drinks, so it's hard to complain.
Sure.
But you walk in and he'll acknowledge you.
Sounds like a great hire.
Yeah. Well, he charges everyone else double, so it makes up for it.
All right, good.
But he acknowledges you, and then he'll just wander around the bar like chopping lemons for half an hour. And then he'll make you a pint. He'll pour you a full pint of liquor. And you're so worried that you're not going to get his attention again that you drink it way too fast. And then the whole time you're drinking it, he's bringing you unsolicited shots of like violently gross tequila.
Wow.
But like that tequila we were drinking was like $18 a shot.
I mean,
and he's giving it to us for free.
And I was drunk as shit. Like I was violent drunk.
We'd already done a power. You were already blacked out.
I know. But I was legit blacked out halfway through Spanish Kitchen. By the time we got to the Belmont, I was.
When you get blacked out, does that mean your tooth is double blacked out?
Hey, where's your? I mean, I've noticed that you've been getting a little broader in the face. Like I don't know if it's fat or if your bone structures you're getting older, but like
no, I think it's weight. It's weight. I've been putting weight on.
Just like fat. I mean, but face weight is something you don't
fat.
want.
I don't know. I'm up to like 180. I've been lifting really heavy, trying to bulk up my upper body, but maybe I'm getting fat. I don't know.
I mean, I
think I'm getting fat.
You look big. Whatever you're doing, like your arms and like you look broader, but your face is getting noticeably fatter. I just want you to know that. So whatever you're doing,
but that's good because I look too young.
Is it worth it?
I look too young.
Is it worth it, fat ass?
Yeah, I have a skinny face naturally, so I would prefer.
It's not. It's very.
Face.
It's like
more of a man's face.
No, it's like the shape of a pie, a perfect circle face.
Are you kidding me?
No,
I have a chiseled jaw.
It's not chiseled.
Are you nuts?
You clearly wear the beard so that it looks chiseled, but it doesn't work anymore when it's getting this fat.
I wear the beard because I look like I'm 26 without it.
What, you want to look old?
I have
to garner respect.
Yes, because I've been told I look too young.
Who told you that?
Many people.
Many fucking people?
My agents.
You look like you're fucking 100, all right? Suck it up.
Bro, I dress young and hip.
You did look terrible when you shaved the fucking beard that one time. I was like, what is that thing?
I'm not even going to say it wrong.
I know, it was terrible.
But it's weird because I was like, I went 29 years never having a beard.
God.
And then I grew the beard and I'm like, I look better.
Yeah.
And then I did shave it just for an experiment and unanimously voted down.
It was awful.
Dude, legit, my girlfriend was like, can you go check into a hotel till that grows back? She's like, really?
And you're like, of course I can, with 6 prostitutes on my arms.
I won't need prostitutes. I'll get for free.
You've told me on several occasions that you cannot be alone. You have to at all times have a girlfriend, and this is why. Because when you don't have a girlfriend, you fuck all the ugliest pigs who are in your life.
That's preposterously not true, and completely.
Well, I mean, but
she's still here, by the way.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have a girlfriend.
She's in the other room listening.
You're actually one of the most faithful men that I've ever met in my life.
True that. High five. Fuge, high five. Nice. Fuge.
Even Fuge's high fives sound weird.
No, well, he missed my. Fuge we got some feedback on Fuge. People are loving Fuge.
They love Fuge, man. Is it Fuge or Fuge?
Well, clearly you think it's Fuge. You think it's fudge with an extra U. It's actually an abbrev for future man. Future man.
Oh, so I put out a tweet about the worst movie.
Don't yell into the mic.
I'm sorry. I put out a tweet about what's the worst movie line. And from Matt O'Boyle 99.
Classic MOB.
I used to fuck guys like you in prison from Roadhouse.
I gotta rewatch that. Good one.
And then Lunchbox Creates, interesting Twitter name. I carried a watermelon from Dirty Dancing, and that's what gets their vote. Have you seen Dirty Dancing?
Have not in a while. Don't know what the line is.
I carried a watermelon. I bet it's hilarious, but
Do you think it's like maybe someone carried a watermelon up their shirt to simulate being pregnant? That's my guess.
or like
Total
maybe,
step. Like, what's the story style guess? I'm googling.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
carried
an
a watermelon.
excuse for why their dancing was so poor.
So I typed in "I carried a" and watermelon came up on Google, and
Okay.
I carried a watermelon scene on YouTube. Pops right up.
And
So
dead
it's-
air.
Swayze dancing like a fag. Swayze dancing like a jerk. Wait, hang on.
Yo, cuz, what's she doing here? She came with me. She's with me.
I carried a watermelon.
Oh my god.
Are you? So,
Carried a watermelon.
and then she goes, I carried a watermelon. That was before Jennifer Grey got her face reconstructed and ruined her life and career.
Dude.
She was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Dirty Dancing, two of the biggest, most iconic films
Yeah.
of all time.
Right.
She was cute. Her career couldn't have been going better. Got a rhinoplasty and was unrecognizable and ended her
Wow.
own career out of vanity.
Vanity.
And here's the thing. If you're feeling bad about yourself, just go to a bar. Find a random gentleman. Just take him
Or
home.
woman.
Just take him home. And just give him oral sex. It's going to make you feel great.
I think. Are you trying to like better the lives of several? I mean, I think that you have a hidden agenda.
Just go to
Just like all-
just go to Barney's Beanery. Look for the guy with the beard. And just offer him oral sex.
Oh, the guy with the cherubic face. So that
Look for
was
the nude cherub.
that line was that was ridiculous. So thank you for that. Because, I mean, like, I don't even understand. Can you explain? Can you walk me through that?
So it's just that Swayze's dancing. He like dances over and bumps like with his hip, really in a super gay way. Bumps a guy and goes, "Hey, cuz, what's she doing here?" And he goes, "I invited her, man." And then Swayze just looks at her and she goes, "I carried a watermelon." And he just rolls his eyes and leaves. And she goes, "I carried a watermelon." I have no context for what it is, but it's really dumb.
I mean, it's up there in the top and the worst ever. Oh man.
I just got one on the virginwines.com. Don't go there yet because I don't have the promo codes yet. On the virginwines.com inbox, I just got one.
We have
I just got
surprise visitors.
just as I was reading something from the virginwines.com inbox. Stay tuned for promo codes.
Okay.
Doorbell rang.
And
I was terrified that it was my landlord who
you
doesn't
threw a cat at me.
because
I mean,
he doesn't know that we have cats. So I went to throw my cat into the room, and Retep was walking around the corner and just got hit in the crotch by a cat.
I'm sure the cat's more devastated than I am.
We have someone who's been mentioned on the podcast several times, Baz.
Baz is in the house. Baz.
I am here, and I am a real person.
Yeah. And then we have
Fred Savage. Your
Ethan-
buddy Fred Savage came.
who was discussed as a possible intern.
But very, very true. I'm a good intern.
And as you can hear from his voice, he is going to be celebrating the High Holy Days today. He is a Jew. What's today? Yom Kippur?
No, it's
Passover.
Christmas. Oh,
Passover.
no, it's Christmas.
No Seder for you?
No Seder for me.
Not
tonight.
invited to one?
Nope.
No, what?
I'm an
Wow.
outcast.
What is a seder? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Can you
it's
can you
a-
explain that to us?
It's a very long formal dinner where a lot of wine is drank.
Oh, I mean
A
that
lot of
sounds like
wine
a
is
great
drunk
time.
would be more correct.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Yes, you get very drunk, you eat good food, and you drink a lot of wine.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
So when you say good food, what do you mean? Like more like jellied white fishes and
Yes, jellied whitefishes,
licking my chops.
matzah soup.
Oh,
it's really
Matzo
weird
ball
when
man,
you,
that's what I crave at midnight.
It's really weird.
Some potato latkes, maybe.
Okay.
when you said
so
licking
rotten
my
food.
chops. When you said licking my chops like that, for some reason you were staring. I don't know if it was at his hands or his penis.
I don't think so.
You were. I wish I had it on tape.
So this has been a hotly contested issue. Is that Retep has been accused of stealing Ethan's laugh?
What do you mean? Let's hear it.
Literally so much.
That is it. He
laugh.
did, right? You know, and he's even doing it in life.
Yeah, no.
Can you
It's
just
in
do
life?
like one of your normal?
Well, you have to make me laugh.
Tickle him, dude. Tickle him.
That's
Go ahead, tickle him,
Look,
Baz.
he laughing.
Yeah, I got a bad hand. I can't do that.
Got a
Laz
bad
actually
hand.
broke his hand on my shoulder.
Oh, I completely forgot
Wait,
about
by
that.
punching, you punched Ethan in the shoulder and broke your hand?
Uh,
Or have a bad hand, I should say.
did some sort of structural damage. Yeah,
That was on Friday, right?
that was last Friday. That and
Right.
still hurts like hell. Like it hurts to hold this microphone.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
your microphone holding hand?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it? Do you do anything else with that hand?
No.
Dude, I was completely I was with you guys on
Nothing.
Friday.
I do nothing at all with that hand. Sorry.
Literally, I'm a right-handed man. All I do is hold microphones all day long.
It's mostly behind his back the rest of the day as he strolls around.
He's having some problems pouring milk as well.
But I was with these guys on Friday, just never heard about anything bad happening. Saturday, his hand swollen up like a boxing glove. I'm like, what happened? He goes, oh, I punched Ethan in the shoulder and fucking cracked my hand. But it's just funny, like that's how bad of drunks we all are, is that can happen and no one knows.
I mean, we were literally before you guys came talking about how, because we did the live Power of Hour. Did I see you guys on Saturday? And like I got angry and like just blacked out drunk on Saturday and got in a huge fight with a girlfriend and don't remember any of it. And it's funny because now he's pointing out what alcoholics we are.
Yeah. So
All of us.
What do you
right,
guys do?
Baz?
That's correct. And by the way, I got in a big fight with my wife that same night, and
Yes.
her
Not
penance,
alone.
her penance was to have to talk to your girlfriend for an hour straight.
Oh my God. She
because
was,
both of you, the couples were fighting.
Yeah,
Nice, that's perfect.
yikes. And by the way, I mean, I'm pretty sure she was in the same condition that I was.
It is great though when you're fighting with the significant other, when one of your friends is also, so that like they can just go stew together and talk about what pieces of shit you are, and you don't
Yeah.
have to hear it.
It's perfect. You gotta.
So wait, what were you guys doing as you did a pop in?
We were literally on our way to a bar to drink delicious cocktails.
Baz can.
delicious
I'd
cocktail.
like to have a non-Jew talk about it.
so
Just kidding. It's Good Friday.
so anyways, I'm not going to verify what he said, but we were going up to a bar to have some delicious cocktails outside.
All right, sitting out by the fireplace up there. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
The den.
The den.
It's an okay place.
It's nice. A lot of famous people go there.
Yeah.
And you. and you.
Who is it?
Well,
Seth
Fred
Rogen?
Savage.
No.
No, the guy from How I Met Your Mother is always up there.
Jason Segel.
Yeah, Jason
He's-
Segel.
He's there like 6 nights. You've seen him up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. My roommate went up to him and asked him for a picture, and I was embarrassed, but I took it.
By roommate, you mean you.
Yes, I took and posed in the picture. We set a timer, and
Did Segel comment on your black tooth?
no, I try to. When I'm talking to celebs, I keep the upper lip covered. I cover the teeth.
You have 2 talking styles.
Dude, and by the way, we were talking about what Big D over here looks like. Have you guys ever seen him without the beard? It was a short-lived experiment.
First of all, I've known Baz since I was 5, so he's known me without the beard for a few months.
After 13, have you seen him without the beard?
He grew like a nice like pube stash, and like when he was like 13 or 14, and since
God.
then I haven't seen a clean upper lip at least.
Do you have any like just damaging reputation damaging stories about Big D from the early years? Other than just his high school yearbook picture that I've posted all over the
That's a
internet.
tough one.
I mean, I feel like we grew up in Oswego, New York. Like, everything from 5 to 18 is embarrassing and reputation damaging. It's like there's not, stuff that doesn't phase us. Most people would be like, "You're fired."
Really?
Yeah,
Like from you'd be fired for some of the stuff you did?
I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
So what else is going on? Anything going on this weekend? So we were talking about, when you guys came in, we were talking about worst movie lines of all time. A couple people tweeted some in. One was, "I brought a watermelon" from Dirty Dancing. You aware of this?
I know nobody puts baby in a quarter.
Yeah, that's a big one. I submitted. You want to go to medical school?
I like that one.
How does it finish? It's a quiz.
It's from Geely. It's you want to go to medical school? I don't know how it
Because
finishes
they
either.
need bodies to learn them.
We just got another one, by the way.
What do you got? Say the line, not the movie, and let's see who can get it
Okay,
first.
it's from the Pals. It's been a long time since I smelt beautiful.
My guess is Pretty Woman.
Any other guesses? Baz? Ethan?
Literally no idea.
Make a guess.
Can you read it again? Can I get a reread?
It's been a long time since I smelt beautiful.
Smelt.
Smelt.
Since I ate.
I don't know,
smelt.
but I think
Oh, it's actually spelled out smelt here. It's probably smelled.
I don't know, but I feel like Christina Ricci's in that movie.
She does smell beautiful.
She is a bitch.
She smells beautiful.
What is it from?
It's from the Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh dear Lord.
Ridiculous.
You don't watch the Chronicles of Riddick thinking you're getting in on some great action, some Shakespearean dialogue.
That wasn't you. That's not your laugh. Was that your laugh? That's how I fucking laugh. Go ahead. What
Yeah.
You're faking it. It's not,
Well, that was clearly fake, but that is how he laughs.
Listen, I've had that laugh since I could laugh. Is it not true?
Here's a pretty good one
Maybe
that
you
was just
just don't
submitted
know
on
me.
the virginwines.com inbox by Troy. He's
Troy.
It's pretty bad. You're a godsend, a savior, and the answer is no. I'm just the postman from the movie The Postman. It's pretty bad.
Thanks, Troy.
And then someone else submitted one. Stop eating my sesame cake. Stop eating my sesame. This is bad. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry I read that one. Cut that out. That's all.
Leave it in.
That's a mess.
The one, without putting too much thought into this, the one that comes to the top of my mind is in Master Society, Charles S. Dutton just overacting the scene where he's telling people to behave. He's like, being a black man in America isn't easy. The hunt is on. And you are the prey.
Yeah,
Just badly overacted.
That's really bad. And I could see that being a bad acting performance, too.
What are you talking about? He's wonderful.
Oh, my
acting
God.
performance.
This is a bad one. Just got submitted on the
Call me
inbox
Peter.
here.
You can call me Peter. Sorry. Retep.
It's, are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
That's a Doritos commercial, right?
Oh, wow, yeah. It's from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
The Chihuahua,
Taco Bell commercial.
actually. So what's making you guys angry these days?
Are you gonna give the answer to that?
What?
What
It's from a movie called Once Upon a Time in
Oh,
Mexico.
okay, just for the listeners.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking inconsiderate
I
prick.
think this is all for the listeners. You stupid idiot.
Okay.
Anyway, so besides Retep being fat, what's making you guys angry right now?
How does that make people angry? I think that would make them feel better and happier.
Well, sloth is one of the 7 deadly sins, and
Yeah, and plus you don't know what you smell like.
you don't know. By the way, I'm not going out with you wearing that shirt.
I'm leaving. I'm not going
Oh,
out
okay,
with you
okay,
anyways.
okay.
Yeah,
Good,
I have no intention of going out with you again.
Okay. Anyway, anything making you guys angry? Any commercials that are making you angry?
No, but I really want to try that new Taco Bell Dorito taco.
I'm sure you've had it, Baz.
I actually have been off Taco Bell for about 3 months now. 3 months sober.
Wow.
Yeah, it shows. Not on you, Ethan, fat ass.
Like now for you, because you were probably a once a week guy for a long time, at least, right?
Oh, it's what you saw. It was actually more like 3 or 4 times a week.
like the person who's sneaking cigarettes in the alley. You're sneaking
I
chorito.
had a problem. I had a problem to this point where I was not using regular toilet paper. I was using the brown napkins from Taco Bell for.
Oh my god,
Yeah, they're not super absorbent.
that's
so.
a fucking problem.
Wow, because that is the first new. Normally, the new items at Taco Bell are not good.
Unless they stick to their bread and butter of like beef and cheese and rice. But whenever they stray outside that, it's
all
never
that
good.
Yeah.
All that food sounds
But the
delicious.
Dorito brilliant, just genius. Both companies, congratulations on that. That's fantastic,
Fuck up,
dude.
Stop kissing their ass. They're not sponsoring us.
It's like Kim and Kanye. It's like they had to get together eventually.
Who's Kim?
Kim Kardashian and Kanye. They're dating now.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Just came out like
Do you think she might have a thing for black guys?
I guess so.
Is there any chance
Just officially publicized today, I think.
No, I think she has a thing for media.
Nifty not kidding.
and attention.
I believe you. That's as if that's hard to believe. Good Lord. What does she bring to the table?
Just it's a huge publicity thing. I mean,
It's
That's what
not.
that's all she brings to the table.
Neither of those people need publicity.
She's a fucking genius. I would fucking marry her.
By the way, I remember when she was just the girl who stood next to Paris Hilton in photos. And
Who's Paris Hilton?
She's the biggest. Yeah, no shit, right? Kim Kardashian's unquestionably a bigger star than Paris now.
And then Paris ever was. Like, except for the sex tape. That's the only thing.
Paris was probably the most famous person in America for like a year.
You think so?
I think more like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. It was,
was
dude,
a while.
it was crazy.
What a sad
She would
state
throw a
this
party
country's
at her
in.
house, and it was on CNN.
My God. We live in a fucking shitty ass
You know?
era.
I mean, someone else just submitted I carried a watermelon.
Really?
Yeah, which means they're not listening.
Because we're not broadcasting it live because you're
Don't
embarrassed.
say that out loud.
No, I'm sorry. We are broadcasting it live. That's why somebody submitted to us.
All right, I have one more commercial if you want to talk about what's pissed me off. That commercial with the 2 Volvos that drive up next to each other and the girls switch clothes and switch boyfriends. You know which one I'm talking
yeah, that's been on for a while.
about? But they just brought it back. Apparently, the new Volvo, which looks exactly like last year's Volvo, is now advertising it the exact same way.
That's innovative, to say the least.
I'm not sure what they're going for with that.
And what's the deal? Because the 2 girls drive up and they realize that they're sweet on the other one's boyfriends.
I believe that's what they're trying to go for.
And of course, men are so stupid that they just go, "Oh, blue pants, green shirt. That's my girlfriend."
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to say. Stupid men who make all the money to buy the Volvo are too dumb to actually realize what their girlfriend looks like.
It's not that. They just want to see the thing about buying things for women when you're rich is you just buy them so they'll leave you alone. Like you buy them something so that they stop bothering you.
Every woman wants a Volvo.
They don't-
Dreams of that.
No, you just buy them the Volvo, and that gives you like a month. Even if they didn't want it, you still get like, well, maybe a week of just like
You
them
also
driving around.
You also just said Volvo.
You know, I have a speech impediment. Pediment.
It reminds me of a joke that I heard from Nick DiPaolo where he was like talking about the AOL commercial, and they were like, the little kid says to the mom, like, "It's so easy, even Dad can use it." And he's like, "What do you mean, the fucking asshole who bought you the computer, you little bitch?" So this $640 million lotto, all the fucking news, right? All the rage. You're gonna make $640 million. So 4 people won it.
Right.
All 4 are opting
Well, did
to
they
take
act-
the lump sum.
Did the woman in Baltimore actually win?
They're
There's-
saying 4, yeah.
There's
yeah.
a lot
There's 4
of
winners.
controversy over her.
What did she like? Ink the ticket?
Well, no,
Chalk it?
they said she originally claimed that she hid the ticket somewhere in McDonald's in Baltimore, and like no one in the store believed her or knew where the ticket was, and allegedly several of her coworkers went in with her on the ticket.
That's what. Yeah, 14 others. Yeah.
Right. So, but there were all kinds of weird rumors swirling about the woman from Baltimore.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean-
They're saying that she tried to. She was the holder of it,
Right.
and she was trying to steal it from her. What a fucking bitch! Steal money from people who work at McDonald's with you. Like you're in the trenches.
Listen, Baltimore is a stand-up place, and there's a lot of good people there that work at McDonald's. So I'm sure none of them. There's no fabrication or lying to any of that story going on.
But how crazy is like you hear about the lottery, $640 million. By the way, they collected $1.1 billion. So they just make half of it. Right
that's
at the top.
insane. And then they take fucking like 30% in taxes.
Right. So listen to this: $640 million, 4 winners. They're opting for all except one have already said they're opting for the pay me now.
Right, the
So you
lump
lose
sum.
half of it. The estimate is that after tax, each of the 4 winners gets $49 million.
That sucks.
So that's like,
$640 million. You're like, I won. Oh my god,
dude, the
$49 million.
the fact
but
that they
to
I'll
take
spend that shit in Vegas this weekend.
I don't know. I think I'd be pretty happy with 49.
no, but still, the fact that fucking they take all
think
of
I'd
your
be
money.
okay.
You're like it's like me making a bet with you, Big D, and being like, I'll bet you $100, and then I win the $100 bet, and you're like, now hold on, you can take that $100 over 24 months, or you can take it right now, and I'm only going to give you $50, and that's your option. It's like, what the fuck is that? How could they just do that?
Yeah, it's fucking outrageous, man. Is that legal, Baz? As an attorney, what do you think?
My legal opinion is, it appears to be legal because they can do whatever they want to.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
I think it's in the Constitution that they can do that.
And by the way, the reason that you take the fucking lump sum is because Who would be shocked if they were just like 10 years from now, just like, yeah, not paying?
Lottery's illegal.
We're
no,
like,
it's illegal
yeah,
now.
it's legal to pay out previous people, but we
You know-
can keep
you know-
selling tickets.
You know what a lot of people do is they have people will buy the overtime. They'll pay you the lump sum of like 500 million to take or whatever the fuck it is.
Are you talking?
Yeah, that was a train
I
wreck.
know.
The train derailed, and then 30 seconds later it crashed.
I couldn't think of the name of the people who like buy your money and take it over time and they just pay you the full amount right off the bat.
Oh, loan sharks.
But no, it's the opposite. It's the opposite of that. They
Shark loans.
yes, exactly. Not the reverse, you idiot. The antonym of a
Is
loan
this Shark Week now?
No, Shark Week was over years ago.
Did you, Retep,
Sorry.
did you take a loan from a shark?
No, one bit my leg though.
It loaned you your arm back.
I loaned it skin from my body.
I'll loan you my dick. Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah, it's weekend.
I feel like Ethan wants to have a laugh off with me. It's the only reason he came.
I'll tell you who's going to win. Ethan.
Why is that?
He originated the same. You stole his
How
laugh.
did I fucking steal his
Okay,
laugh?
first
You
of all,
should be
let's settle
honored.
this-
You
let's-
should be
Bro,
honored.
I
You
didn't
should be
say
Settle.
honored.
You guys have it out.
Let's first of all,
do,
when I
first of all.
first when I
State
first
the case.
when I
You
first
talking?
met you, you kind of made fun of my laugh, and now you're
No, I
claiming,
liked it.
But
I
now,
wasn't
Let
making
him
fun of it.
speak.
I
But
wasn't
now-
making fun of it.
No.
Let him
well,
speak.
I wasn't fucking
Retep.
making fun of it. I need that to be said.
okay, fine.
Let
I was
him fucking
admiring
speak.
it. I was admiring it.
Idiot.
But
Yo,
I
was
I'm going to
admiring
punch
it.
you
but
in the
now
face.
but now you're claiming it.
Retep, 30 seconds each. Ethan, go.
But now you're claiming it was your laugh to begin with. So
Start
that's a little
over
confusing.
because ass fuck.
The-
He made fun of your laugh.
Well, he admired my laugh,
Thank you.
and then shortly after he claimed it was his original laugh to begin with, which is a little confusing for the listener.
Now, what you just said was utter nonsense. Retep.
Okay, so first of all, I
All you have
never
to do is make a clear
No,
statement
it's
and
it.
you'll win.
So I never once claimed that it was my laugh originally. I never said one thing about it. It's just how I laugh. If it came from you, from mimicking of you, because I admire you, I like the way you laugh, it doesn't matter. I just do it. I can't help the way that I laugh, Ethan.
So, here's the real
called a
deal.
brisk.
Here's the real deal. Ethan has a very specific laugh where he goes, ha ha. He's been doing it for a long time. It is a little catchy. I think for even a short period of time, I was doing it. And Retep, it stuck with you. I like that you do it.
I never once said that I originated it. Ever, never once.
I'm pretty sure you literally just said that 10
Yeah.
minutes ago.
I think
We'll
you
go
may have
back.
said
Can we
it.
play the tape back?
We will. We will.
Future's drunk again.
Listen, I've had that laugh since I could laugh. Since I could laugh. I just laugh the way I laugh. You know, whatever laugh I have, I did originate. I didn't steal your fucking laugh. It just came, and that's the way I laugh. I can't help it.
Somehow when you say originate, it's spelled with a J.
I have a fucking.
You
I
heard it, right?
I can't believe
You're
you
like,
make fun of a guy with a
the-
speech impediment, dude.
A speech impediment. Anyway,
Hate how you make fun of retards.
just got a text on the virginwines.com cell phone from Mr. Gromit.
He's our biggest fan, Mr. Grumman.
Mr. Gromit
Love that guy.
Actually has a question for Baz.
All right.
Ooh, appears Mr. Gromit is listening live indeed, and he
It's Mr. Grumman 41, by the way.
yeah, he has a legal quandary.
Oh.
And I guess he heard that you're an attorney. He wants a little advice.
All right,
Well, free advice?
Fire away. Bear in mind, I'm a terrible attorney.
He's not good. He wears tan suits every day and tells people he's the real Lincoln lawyer. So, so he says he was drinking a can of Coca-Cola, right?
I've done that before.
He's drinking a can of Coca-Cola, and something touched his lip, and he looked in the can. And there was something solid about the size of a golf ball. He couldn't get it out. Contacted Coca-Cola. They said, "Send us the can with no liquid in it, and we'll send you like a couple free cases of Coke. We want to take care of the problem." And they never sent it back. They never sent him the Coke. They just got rid of the evidence.
It's a classic Coke problem, and
So you're saying Mr. Gromit has it? legally, you're saying he has a coke problem.
Yes, he has a serious coke
Okay,
problem
so
here.
let's make that clear.
Okay.
I unfortunately don't do that kind of law, so I can't advise on that.
Okay. Now, I just want this to be clear. That's actually something that happened to me, and I just attribute it to Mr. Grommet. He is not listening live, and we are not broadcasting live.
I was also going to say that would have been the longest tweet in the history of tweets because that was at least
point.
1,000
It
characters.
was a text.
You know how Twitter works.
Yeah, and it was on the Virgin inbox.
Did that really happen to you?
Yeah, except it was Arizona iced tea.
Did you ever find out? Did you like investigate what the object was? Was it a widget?
It was like orangey, and it was the size of a golf ball. And I called, and they were like, "Yeah, that's brewer's yeast or something like that." And they asked me to send it in exchange for a free case of Arizona, and I sent it at my own expense.
You're an idiot, man.
I never
What
got
is-
anything
Why
back
didn't you just break the bottle open?
It was
Because
a can, wasn't it? Was it a can or a bottle?
because I knew that it was probably just something harmless. It was a bottle.
Wait, so it didn't go? It just couldn't fit through the top.
It was too big to fit up the nozzle. So I don't know if it
Brewer's yeast.
touched my lip. I
infection.
can't remember. But it was. I was in college. It was a mess.
Probably why you have the mouth issue with all the open sores and all that shit to this day.
Never had a sore. Fact, Ethan.
Fact.
Yeah. Don't lie. Don't lie about my appearance. I call you fat, what you are, and say you have a black tooth, what you do.
Well, it's not black exactly. It's more gray. It's a shade of gray.
Show these guys.
It's not black.
Color.
It's like gray. Look, they can't even tell.
gray.
It's okay. It's dark gray.
It's dark,
equals
like
black.
charcoal gray, like J. Crew sweater gray.
Oh, wait, no. Baz has something to say.
God, Baz. You know, Baz has something when
When he grabs the mic ferociously.
He's like a dog sitting at the door. He's like, "Can I have the mic?"
All right, let's hear it about the tooth, Baz.
No, never mind.
Come on, we built it up too much. We built
You're
it
not
up
doing
way
that.
too much.
You're not doing that.
It's
Go. And go.
You know what? We're just editing Baz out entirely from the podcast. Unless he,
I just got drawn into this. I thought you guys wanted to go out for a drink. I didn't realize you were doing the podcast
Nobody
right now.
did you like call them or solicit them to come over?
No, and I encourage Poppins.
No, the Poppins great.
Poppins big in our hometown. Like you just pop
right.
in.
Yeah, right.
You're an
You
idiot.
fucking hate when anything
So
doesn't go your way.
What do you think about his tooth?
I'd call it more
Cashmere.
That's a material.
dried blood poop stain.
That's like
It's like
Interesting.
I don't like the way that you associate my mouth with those words. Let's.
Well, you do.
'Cause-
You
well, no,
do
my
often
mouth-
have dried blood in your
But
mouth.
my mouth is a big thing that the listeners are
It
visualizing.
is a big thing. Your
I don't-
mouth is a big thing.
Well, I mean, I'm doing a podcast.
I like that your character has the dead tooth in it.
A dead
What?
tooth. I have a shirt with a guy with a dead tooth on it. Too.
I like the way I'm sitting. You have the mic covering your mouth.
Yeah, the
Well,
pee
that's
filter.
because Big D legit fucking freaks out if I don't pay attention to him while he's telling a story. So I moved it to this angle, but now you guys are here.
Well, honestly, it's a lot easier to talk to you this way. You shifted.
That's what he wanted to say. He got it out.
Boom.
Zing!
That's a win for the good guys. All right, so Retep,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
can you ditch your girlfriend and hang out with the guys like a gentleman, or are you going to be a queer?
Was your girlfriend coming out?
No, she's going to work.
No, I can't. I mean, she's got nothing to do. I can't, if she had people to hang out with,
She's got a lot to do. She could entertain herself at home. She has a TV. Do you guys have TV? Do you have cable?
she doesn't know how to work the TV. And no, we don't have cable.
So what's she doing right now then?
I don't-
Besides-
hopefully not fucking some other dude. I mean, that's,
She
definitely happening.
she wouldn't do that on a Friday.
Friday is the perfect day.
Jokes
for her to do
aside, can you stay out?
that. I don't know. I mean, I can.
What do we don't know.
I don't. I'm not.
How
gonna
old are
fuck-
you? What are you?
I'm not gonna.
What are you about 7?
I just don't want to hang out with you now.
I know you do. I know you
When
do.
the
I know
streetlights
you're
come on,
dying.
do you need
I'm
to
sorry,
go home?
Ethan. Ethan's. Go ahead, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ethan.
When the street lights come on, do you have to go home?
Well, no, he's not.
That's just cut that out. Anyway,
He's not allowed. He's not allowed to play kickball anyway because he has a wooden leg.
It's so funny because it's like he says that every podcast, and it's like kills with people who've never heard it. The wooden leg thing.
Kills with the
So,
audience.
you want to know what fucking Fuchs asked me the other day, or what Sean asked me? He goes, or no, Fuchs asked me. He goes, do you have? He's like, I didn't know you had a wooden leg. I swear to God.
Who did?
It was either Future. It was one of the two people from the live podcast. Either Sean or
probably
Fuchs.
Fuchs.
And like,
Well, Fuchs, was it you? It was Fuchs, you idiot.
oh, I forgot he was there.
I know,
I
he's so
forget.
quiet.
He's like fucking sloped over in the chair.
I have a real problem with
Sorry.
your shirt, man.
I like your
wears-
shirt.
Who wears Abercrombie and Fitch?
I was
gear?
hoping it fucking was faded off by now and just a red long sleeve
I
shirt.
know. We got to get you shopping.
Yeah, we got to rub your chest on some more gravel.
I'm sorry, Ethan. Ethan says something. You hold the mic to his ugly fucking mouth.
Can you not read because it says it on your shirt? So
What? I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
well, you said you'd hope that it would just rub off, but you're wearing it still, and unless you.
Well, I
can't-
wasn't gonna turn it inside out, you idiot. Did you want me to turn it inside out and wear a fucking shirt with a tag on the back?
But you know what it says.
No, we just didn't want you to buy that shirt.
I bought it 10 years ago, a decade ago.
Right. So
17 sizes too
And-
big.
and there's
planning for the
there's-
future.
You anticipate. You bought it as an Abercrombie and Fitch parachute, and you fashioned it into
It's a
shirt.
resizable shirt.
There's
actually.
several shirts I bought over 10 years ago, some which I wear, some which I don't. I made the choice. There's a shirt I bought that says Lincoln High School 1988 trip to Boston. It's got lobster with sunglasses.
yeah.
Wear it all the
Well,
time.
I saw you.
Timeless.
I saw
Oh,
you
'cause
wearing.
That's the only. Never mind.
I saw you were. Yeah. So So what's your point? What's your point,
I'm saying-
Baz? And Big D and
I don't wanna be-
Ethan?
I don't wanna be a dick
Thanks
here.
for attacking me.
I don't want to
All
be a
three of
dick.
you. No, it's
because
impossible for you to not
I
be,
like
but-
you
Uh-huh.
once in a while, and I think let's go shopping.
Okay, I
Let's
mean,
go
I'm down.
shopping.
I've solicited you several times to go
We'll
shopping.
do a
with me.
supermarket sweep style
Never go shopping.
shopping trip at Bloomingdale's.
On your dime?
no.
Fuck you then. I'm out.
Holy shit!
breaking news.
Holy shit! Tim Tebow dead.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. You heard it here first.
What happened? How did he die?
Holy fuck! I'm not kidding, dude.
Oh, you're just
Yeah, it's on
pounding.
TMZ too. Tim Tebow found dead in a hotel room.
Oh, you're just
Want to see
pounding
it?
on the keys.
Ready?
Just like a big shit.
Wow. Wow.
That's fucking
That's
crazy,
unbelievable.
dude. They have a picture of a stretcher being carted out.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my God.
I am looking.
This is,
yeah.
bro. This is like
That's wow.
thoughts, Ethan.
Baz is a great actor.
You don't believe it? Explain
No.
why not.
Well,
Well,
Sorry,
you
go.
do you not believe it, Retep?
well, no, I googled it.
He googled it. Nice. That's all we're going for.
Idiots.
You piece of shit.
Idiots.
You googled it.
Get some new material.
I hate you. Hang on. I'm gonna Google Retep. Let Baz say something.
We do have to take Retep on a shopping trip at some point, and
Yeah.
we can do one of those shopping montages. Except it's gonna just be like with the sad Hallelujah.
You've got a nice voice.
Hallelujah.
You've got a real nice voice.
By the way, have you checked it? Have you checked Retep.com? I swear to God, it's a guy named Peter. He has a website, Retep.com.
What a fucking asshole.
So then you click on it, and it just says, enjoy wild animal photos.
What the fuck is this?
Dude, this is great. Honeymoon photos?
This guy bought the website so that he could post his honeymoon
It's
photos
the
on
worst
it?
honeymoon ever.
What is it? Look at this website. This is like
It's
a
just
1990
photo gallery of
website.
leopards.
And then
One of them's called Blurry Leopard, and it's just a blurry photo of a leopard. Look at this.
Oh my
You're
God.
Retep. The
Retep-
other Retep,
Retep-
you're a
Actually, I think
Yo,
I think
did
they're
you
one
guys
and the
see?
same.
If you go to
I think they're one and the same.
hey,
It's not.
hey, go to retep.com // resume.
Oh boy.
I don't even know what industry he might be in. He appears to be
He's
Canadian.
clearly a photographer.
Retep.
You have to grab the PDF and open it.
Oh my God, this is getting ridiculous.
He's from Virginia. It's
probably-
got his fucking phone number and his
Let's
address
call him.
on it.
Can we call him right
No.
now?
Oh my God, it would be fucking great.
The problem will be the
I-
lawsuit that will quickly happen.
What do you mean? We'll be nice to him. I'll be like, hey, you're.
How do I call him right
You're on
now?
our. We can't do it right now. We'll have to do it in the next episode.
Next podcast. So if you're listening,
I'm coming
the
back.
next podcast, we're calling the guy who owns Retep.com.
server sent. Oh, we can't. I guess we
What does he
shouldn't
do?
talk about what he does here then without.
Well, he
getting
used to
us-
live in Chicago. So
Dude,
did
he's
he-
consistent.
is this your resume?
I told you.
Dude.
Yeah, I've worked at Server Central from July 2000.
By the way, bad form. His resume is 4 pages. Ouch.
Oh my God. What is this?
He
Related?
is 6 years old. He's about 36.
He's a golf, wine, and food
professional tennis player, 1988 through 1990.
Wait, Peter. Oh, I'm sorry. We probably can't say his fucking name. But.
Well, definitely don't say his last name, you stupid idiot. You're really dumb. You're really
Fuck
dumb.
you. Carry on. You're really killing it. Just keep going. I'm typing him in.
No, I can't believe this guy.
Now I'm excited for next week's episode.
Yeah, you must. By the way, so his website has his honeymoon album,
What a score.
his resume,
I mean, he's putting
a
out
list. I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not editing this for comedy.
Uh-huh.
He has 7 links on his website. I'm gonna read you the 7 in order. First, his honeymoon photos. Second, his resume. Third, just a list of countries he's been to. Fourth,
that he can remember.
Fourth, just a little article about tourist traps. Fifth, an article about Canada's real history. Sixth, an article about how to get a raise. And seventh, an article about some inventions he might want to do.
Oh my God! What a
Is
fucking
this Carl
find.
Pilkington?
So how much time did it take you to put that together?
Not long. I mean, clearly, look at the website.
I mean, did your tooth do its own website while you were sleeping? I think it's a valid
How
question.
is that funny, you idiots? It
it's
doesn't
funny.
even make sense.
That's why it's
Wait,
funny.
there.
How could a
ooh.
tooth make a website?
By the
you
way, so I
stupid
also
idiot?
Googled Retep, and it says Joe Lorenzetti and Retep trying to hug it out.
No way.
And it's a video that Neil posted of the hug in Step Brothers. Your roommate, your Asian roommate Neil.
Oh my! What about number 3 on there? That's me. That's my old blog on there.
Ew, you had a blog. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it was just gross conspiracy.
I've got
theory.
thousands of followers on Twitter for that.
Yeah, I'm sure you paid a service to get that. You pig.
No,
Piece of shit, pig.
I didn't.
A thank you to corporations from America. Your blog is a bore.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's because you're rich, so it doesn't matter to you. Any of the shit I talk about.
You were nothing before you met me. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Fuck you.
Let's sign off.
Okay, yeah. Let's get out of here.
By the way, it's nice having you guys here.
Yeah. What
Thanks.
a fucking
Thank
Good
you.
poppin'.
What a pleasant
Hey,
surprise.
by the way,
Pleasant surprise for everybody.
Baz, remember like senior year in high school when we got really into the pop-ins?
Yeah. Oh, the Poppins got a little over the top.
They were nuts. And
Over
I
the
remember
top-ins.
Ballard used to come over to my house, and we would just go on pop-ins.
Yeah.
We would just pop in at weird people's house.
Yeah.
It's fun. Let's get
when
this
they
going
weren't
again.
expecting us and did not want visitors.
No, it was usually during very, very Catholic families' dinners, and we were popping in on their
Catholic-
very young
Catholics
daughters.
families dinners.
Yeah. But Ethan,
All right, so that was just wildly unentertaining and stupid. Anyways,
Happy Yom
Ethan,
Kippur.
thanks for coming, and definitely will be using your
nice.
laugh for the rest of my life.
Clearly.
Ethan, sorry about Retep's shirt.
Okay. Oh boy. Thanks for having me,
Good
guys.
lordy lord.
Can't even tell
All right,
the
let's all
difference.
go out. The 4 of us.
3 of you.
We'll get a light dim sum. A couple of nice sambucas.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Baz, Ethan, it was a pleasure. Good popping.
All right,
Retep, I hope you hang out.
Big D, never, not a chance.
I'll give you a change of shirt.
Fuck off.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.